the fresh linen from which machine to which machine. So you cannot say the soiled linen will go from washing machine to the dryer directly. So you have to depict that in the form of a dotted line. So that will give you 5 marks. So entirely you are trying to depict from which mission to next, which mission to the next, so that should be depicted in your answer sheet in the form of a dotted line. So that will give you straight away 5 marks. Next question. Write step-by-step procedure of removing the following stains. We all have done the stain removal practical. Here whatever we have done only they have asked us again. Ballpoint, chewing gum, candle wax, lipstick and tea. So just to touch upon how do we remove the ballpoint stain on a fabric? It is surgical spirit. Then chewing gum, just scrape it and put a little bit of ice, so it's gone. Then candle wax again, scrape it with the help of a tissue paper and then it is gone. Lipstick, again surgical spirit, tea, borax powder in a slightly diluted form. Mix a little bit of borax. You all have done the practicals. And most importantly, what I suggest is, since they are asking you for 2 marks question each one of them, and you have time, try to write this in the form of a work card. Just don't write the question and then what is the cleaning agent for this. What I personally suggest, it will not take much of your time. So write it in the form of a work card, which we have done in the journals. Then the last question for this question paper, and I expect all of you all to get 10 on 10 in this. In dash style of flower arrangement, only flowers and leaves are used. Ikebana. Because we have discussed ikebana, it's not a massy arrangement. It's only just the flowers and leaves are used in this. Some other kind of accessories are used only in the Western arrangements. Second one, transparent globe containing growing plants is called dash terrarium. The Japanese term for pin holder, kenzen. Soap film is also referred as soap curd, C-U-R-D, soap curd. Dash is a blended fabric from combed fibers of polyester and cotton, 50:50. So we have already talked about the different types of textiles and fabrics used in 5-star hotel, either for uniforms or for linen, and we all have done that assignment. So what is this fabric called? It is percale. Opening in the washing machine through which the detergent is poured, it is called P-O-R-T, port. Dash chemicals are added to the wash cycle to prevent the growth of bacteria and fungus of linen. It is, by obvious, bleach. Bleach is added to stop the growth of fungus and bacteria. The sheets which has minor imperfections are called as seconds. Seconds is just like minute seconds, seconds. The spelling also is the same. Dash is a floating oriental flower arrangement. It is Ikebana. And not only this, just to touch upon, Moribana is an arrangement which is done with fruits and flowers, and Ikebana floating arrangement. Ikebana is a Japanese arrangement where it is, we have learnt about man, heaven and earth, Jivatma, Paramatma and Prithvi. It depends from question paper to question paper. Sometimes the question is being asked for 2 marks, then you don't have to elaborate so much. But when it is asked for 5 marks, you are expected to elaborate the question and suit it for 5 marks question. Then we will be proceeding on to 2012 paper. I am straight away coming off to the objectives because more or less the questions in the subjective are more or less the same. Layouts, designing of uniform, principles of flower arrangement. Now the objectives, write short notes on any two. Write short notes on any two. They have given you 4 choices and you are expected to write only 2. Linen hire, guest laundry, indoor plants, stain removal. Stain removal. Why is the stain removal important in 5-star hotels? What is the procedure to be done? Indoor plants, we have learned quite a bit about indoor plants. You are expected to write only for 5 marks. So the entire answer should be limited to 5 marks. Linen hire, yes. Guest laundry. So guest laundry, right from the time the guest calls up for the pickup of laundry and to the time of delivery, try to limit your answer. Don't elaborate for 10 marks because it's only 5 marks question. So shorten your answer and see that the content is covered. And it depends, all 4 are easy, all 4 we have learnt. So whichever you are comfortable, you can opt any 2 of the 4. Now fill in the blanks. Self-service laundries are called as laundromats. The coin-operated laundry system abroad, and slowly it is taking a phase in India as well. Like last time when Mr. Manohar has come for a guest lecture, he is also enlightened us that in Mumbai it has already started. So laundromats are self-service laundries. Linen that is officially declared as unfit for use, discarded or condemned linen. Discarded or condemned linen. Number of each type of linen required to make up all rooms at any point of time is called par stock. So this par stock is very important in laundry operations in order to have smooth operations with no kind of complaints. At any point of time, even if laundry breakup is there, manpower shortage is there. So this par stock will help us to face the emergency in not getting any kind of complaints. A visibly distinct self border along the length of a fabric is called selvage. S-E-L-V-E-D-G-E. Selvage. I have shown you in the practical class how a selvage looks like. Protective covers worn on the thumb and index finger while sewing is called. It is worn by the seamstress. So the tailor in the 5-star hotel has always have to wear this in order to safeguard her fingers while stitching process. So these are called as thimbles. Colored varnish made of shellac dissolved in alcohol is called lacquering. It's a process of lacquering. In first semester we have learned about burnishing machine, lacquering, and types of silver cleaning. So it is actually not in second year, but first year questions are repeated slightly. So this is called lacquering. Florist foam, again the green color foam what we use in flower arrangement is called as oasis. Pin holder used in flower arrangement, A-E-N-Z-A-N. A tablecloth should drape at least -inches from the edges of a tabletop. We are all seeing in the restaurant you are serving the food there to the guests. So it should drape 3 inches from the tabletop. Important question this is. It should drape 3 inches from the tabletop. Number of warps and wefts per unit area of a cloth is measured in thread count. Number of warps, it's like very simple. This is a square inch. How many number of warps and wefts are there in a square inch of fabric is called as thread count. So that will decide the tensile strength of a fabric, whether it's a light linen or a heavy linen. How soon it will tear off is what it will let us know whether the fabric is a good quality or a light quality. Thank you boys and girls. We have done 2 papers subsequently today. I'll come up with more papers. Hope you all have understood. Thank you.